So I usually start my Saturday shifts where I go all day long at 6 a.m. But I wanted to see what happened if I started at 4 a.m. to see if it was any good or not.
So we got our first order. It's extremely good, $18.
Unfortunately, this McDonald's order was too good to be true, and the store was closed. Usually this store is open 24 hours, so this is probably why the order's payout was so high, because it kept getting canceled and sent back into the system over and over again. Uber Eats only gives you $3 for cancellations, which is honestly kind of a ripoff.
I only got paid $3 for driving out here. Not worth it at all.
While I was getting gas, I got another order from the same McDonald's, so I accepted it and canceled it for another $3. So now I'm at $6. So my usual strategy is to make my way to the Brookline area just west of downtown because there's a lot of breakfast orders over there. I usually like to take a few orders that bring me to that area, but since it was earlier than usual, there weren't as many orders, so I just bit the bullet and drove orderless to the hot spot.
Our situation has not improved. It's currently 5 o'clock. We're sitting at $6 for the day. I'm not getting any orders here. I should have just stayed asleep.
I finally got my first decent order, $13.05 for 3.5 miles, and it came with an extra tip. Unfortunately, I had to wait a long time until I got my next one, but it was a really good one. Next order, $6 for 1 mile.
Our next order is a $19 CVS order. I'm hoping there's going to be parking here because it's early in the morning, but usually this is a difficult CVS to get parking at.
This area is usually extremely busy, but right now it's empty. Look at the Apple Store, it's closed. I wish I had the new MacBook.
Alright, so I had to wait about 10 minutes, but I got my next order. Another CVS shopping order. This one's $15. Let's do it.
They started playing Justin Bieber on the radio, so I had to cover my ears.
So I had to sit around declining orders until I finally got this order from Fuel America. $8 for 2 miles.
It's 8 a.m. now, so the orders start to roll in more regularly. One tip I have is that breakfast hotspots may be different than dinner time hotspots in your area, so check out the map to find restaurants open in the morning time. Next, I got these two orders, but I only picked one of them. Take a look at them. Which one would you rather pick? But what if I told you one of them was the obvious winner, and I have a math equation to back it up? Take a look at the minute estimate for these two orders. These are actually pretty accurate most of the time. It tells you how long the order will take from start to finish, taking traffic into account. So let's take this 24 from the 24-minute estimate, plug it into this equation to find X, which is the percentage of an hour it will take to complete the order. Add a decimal in front of it, and then divide the earnings by that number, and you will find the approximate hourly rate for that order. In this case, $34.10, which is higher than the other order, which is $2 higher, but it will take 12 minutes longer. Therefore, the hourly rate for that order is lower. This is how I select orders. Now, obviously, I can't do that math equation in my head. I didn't go to Harvard, so this is how I do it at a glance instead. I see $13.64 for 24 minutes. I'll quickly double that, both numbers. That's about $27 for 50 minutes. So I know the hourly rate for this order is above $27 an hour, so I'm taking it. Our next order is a double order from Starbucks. One downside of working in an area that's far away from your house is that you can't just go home whenever you want, because if you do, you have to drive a lot of dead miles back, ruining the efficiency of your shift.
Alright guys, so we just dropped off a Starbucks order. I'm pretty tired since I woke up at like 4 o'clock today, but I'm like an hour away from my house, so I have to keep going.
So after that order, I just ended it. I had to drive 30 dead minutes back to my house, which is what I wanted to avoid, but since I was honestly just not feeling like working today, I decided to bite the bullet and head back. So taking those dead 30 minutes into account, today I made $140.51 and 6.5 hours for an hourly rate of $21.61. Before I talk about whether I think the morning shift is worth it or not, let's talk about today's video sponsor.
Alright guys, so let's talk about today's video sponsor, which is Assume Front Seat Car Organizer.
It's a collapsible interior car accessory for bags, groceries, laptops, and more. As a gig worker, it's pretty convenient for shopping orders like this one. I'm able to fit more onto my front seat and keep things from falling over. It's a great place to put your hot bag for food deliveries as well, and if you have to slam on the brakes, it'll prevent things from possibly falling over onto the ground as well. It's very easy to install. All you gotta do is find the 2 seat anchors in the back, slide it in between your front seat, hook it underneath your seat along with a side strap, unfold it, and place the string in the glove box and close it in place. So it's extremely easy to install and uninstall anytime you want. You can also fold it back down so someone can easily sit on it, and it doubles as a seat protector as well if you want to minimize the time that you might have to spend cleaning your seat. In my very first video, I accidentally spilled a coffee on my front seat, and having this product would have saved me the half an hour it took me to head home, clean my seat, and head back out. The type of seats that I have stain pretty easily, so I'll be keeping this on my seat to protect it. It's anti-slip with a pop-open design that's waterproof, so with the summer months coming up, you can sit on this thing after you go to the beach or the pool, because like I mentioned earlier, it doubles as a seat protector. It's a streamlined, minimalistic design, protective barriers on all sides from cargo falling off the seat. You've got the ability to use the entire seat area for storage. Extremely simple, one-handed open-close of barrier flap. Passenger able to sit comfortably on top of Zoom when not in use. No need to uninstall Zoom from seat, unlike most other storage products. And it's water resistant and wipes clean. So if you're interested, hit the link in the description for the Zoom front seat car organizer / cargo holder, and let's continue on with the video. So I only made $35.18 between 4 to 6 a.m., so it seems that 6 a.m. is still the best time to start in my market. So is the breakfast shift worth it? My strategy for working the breakfast shift is only doing it on the weekends on days where I do full 16+ hour shifts. My dinner hotspot is in the South Shore area, but it's pretty dry during breakfast and lunch, so that's why I make my way up to the Brookline area in the mornings. But because it's so far away, I have to work longer shifts to make it worth it. But if you live directly in a breakfast hotspot area, the morning shift might be worth it for you. It all depends on your market. Any area with restaurants like Dunkin' Donuts and McDonald's is going to work well in the morning. That's all I have for this video. Hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one.